Hey guys, it's Josie, and today I'm going to be dyeing my hair for the very first time. So I did get bleach done underneath as a hidden color, and I have been letting it grow out a little bit. So I just want to kind of not speed up the process, but I want to get rid of the blonde now so that my hair is just all brown for summer and I don't have to worry about trying to maintain the blonde for even longer. So I did just get a trim yesterday on my hair, so it is shorter and I have less that I need to dye. I was going to get the trim anyway, but I did not get the bleach touched up, so I'm just going based off of what the grow out looks like, and I'm kind of just letting the bleach grow out, but I think that it's gonna look weird when it gets down to like, oh, just the bottom section is bleach but then the other parts are brown. So I'm going to go ahead and dye the bleached part brown, and I will be using the Adore hair dye. I have the 76 in copper brown. It's a little bit more of a reddish color. And then the 107 mocha, that's like dark brown, very close to a black. And I am going to mix these two together just because I think that this mocha will be a little bit too dark, and natural brown hair usually has like a red tint to it. If you're out in the sun or anything like that, you can usually see it. But I also don't know if the mocha color is going to have like a green or blue undertone instead of a red, so I want to mix some of the red in it just to be sure that it's going to be closer to my natural brown. Obviously, I'm not too worried about the blonde 100% matching my natural hair, and that's why I didn't get it done at the salon yesterday when I got my haircut, but I just want to get it closer than the blonde is. So if it comes out a little more red, that's fine. If it comes out very dark brown or black, that's fine. Obviously, it was the hidden color. It's on the underside and there's not very much of it left, so I'm, again, not too worried if it doesn't look exact, and most people won't even see it anyway. So I have my hair dye here, and then I have some shower caps so that we can let the hair dye sit. And then I have the bowl and brushes as well as some clips. I just got this little set because I'm going to be doing my hair and then I'm going to be doing my mom's hair a little bit soon. So I just wanted to be prepared for both of those, and also I didn't want to ruin like a regular plastic bowl or something like that. So now I'm going to take all of this downstairs and let's just see how it goes. To dye my hair, I went ahead and put on an old t-shirt, and then I also got an old hand towel and wrapped it around so that I wouldn't get hair dye on the back of my neck. I was especially worried about this because it is red hair dye, and then obviously I have the dark brown, but I didn't want it to stain my skin, so I just secured the towel with a safety pin, and then I went ahead and separated all of the blonde pieces out, so I wasn't too worried if I got brown hair dyed, but I didn't want to miss any of the blonde pieces since that's what I was trying to get rid of. But if I dye my natural brown hair, you're not going to really be able to tell, and also it's underneath, so you won't see it even if I do get brown hair. Otherwise, I would have made sure I had somebody help me section it off perfectly. And then I went ahead and put Vaseline around my ears and my hairline, and I put some on my neck as well. Then it was time to actually mix the hair dye. So I did 1 part red to 3 to 4 parts brown. I think it was closer to 3 parts brown. But like I said, I didn't know what the undertone of the darker brown was, so I wanted to make sure that I had the red in there to kind of offset that and get it closer to the natural brown hair that I have. Then I made sure to mix the hair dye together really well because, again, I didn't want to have like random streaks of red. So I made sure to mix it up really good. And then I started applying it. So for these front sections, I did use the brush just to make it a little bit more precise at first, because these are the pieces that are seen the most since they're on the front of my head. And then I went in with my gloves and made sure that I was really thorough with it. So getting into all of the strands and massaging it in to make sure that I didn't miss any pieces, because I didn't want, again, a random strand of a different color hair. So I went over a couple different times, got some more hair dye, put it on, and just repeated the process until I felt like it was good. And then comes the hard part, which is getting the shower cap on. So I actually had to turn it inside out and do it backwards so that I could get all of the hair on the bottom put up. I probably could have also put my head upside down and done it that way, but I just wanted to make sure that I could see what I was doing and make sure that all of the hair was inside. And then I used a little piece of tissue and just got off the hair dye from around my face, so it was touching the part that I had Vaseline on, so it rubbed off really well. And then we are going to sit under some heat for 15 minutes. So I'm lucky enough to have this heater in the wall, so I didn't have to hold a hair dryer for 15 minutes. And then I went ahead and rinsed out the hair dye. I just used my normal shampoo and conditioner. It is from the brand Soapbox, and it is safe for hair dyed hair, so I just went ahead and used that to rinse out the dye. And here is the final product. So me just showing you like this, you can't really tell that I even dyed it. It just looks like my natural hair. And then if I lift up the front here, you can see that underneath is like a burgundy brown color. So I was kind of right about the darker brown having blue or green undertones, and that's why my hair is not like full just red and brown mixed. It's a little bit burgundy, and like I said, I didn't really care how it turned out, so that was perfectly okay with me. And all of the blonde is gone, so that was the whole point, is to just get rid of the blonde and make it more of my natural brown, so that when it grows out it doesn't look super weird. And that's exactly what I was able to accomplish. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, you can like and subscribe down below, or leave a comment on what you want to see next, and have a nice day.